Hey guys, welcome back. It's Mel here. I'm going to do another foundation review and wear test. Today's product isn't a foundation, it's more of a skin tint. It's the Tula Skincare Radiant Skin Brightening Serum Skin Tint. So I've had this a while in my collection. I just don't think I ever got to doing a full review on it. So that's what we're going to do today. Bear with me, I'm getting over a cold, so I'm still in the struggle bus, but I'm sorry I haven't gotten my videos out to you every Sunday. I've been traveling a lot, had a lot of important things coming up in the next few weeks, and I got sick, so my life is just all over the place, but I promise you once June is over, I will be getting back to my regular uploading schedule every Sunday. So please just bear with me for now. If you're new to these videos, I apply the foundation with you guys, usually one side with a brush, the other side with a sponge. We see how it wears. I currently have acne prone skin. It was dry. It's transitioning back to my original skin type, which is oily. So I'm kind of in between where I have some dry patches, but I'm starting to become oily again. But I deal with acne prone skin. And then I'll do a few check-ins throughout the day to see how it wears. So if you like these videos, I do have a few more skin tints that I purchased recently that I will be doing in the next couple videos. So subscribe so you can stay up to date when I upload those next. And yeah, let's dive into the review. Like I said, guys, I'm so sorry. I just have not been feeling great, and this cold has really kicked my butt. And I'm still pretty congested, so I apologize, but I just need to film because I haven't had time to film in weeks, and I need to get content to you guys. So first, let's talk about the product. So I'm pulling up on Ulta. I purchased this like a year ago, I believe, at Ulta. So it's a Radiant Skin Brightening Serum Skin Tint, so it's more of a skin tint than a foundation, and it has SPF 30 in it, UVA and UVB protection. You get 1 fluid ounce for $42, so it is on the higher end. It's pretty expensive for a skin tint, but again, it has Tula. Usually their products have really good skincare ingredients in them. It has clean ingredients, cruelty-free. It's a breathable serum skin tint with a buildable light medium coverage infused with good for you ingredients to help brighten and even skin tone. So a few of the benefits: brighten skin, moisturizing condition, helps even out the look of skin tone, improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles, help protect against blue light pollution, buildable light medium coverage. They have 30 shades available. Lots of good ingredients all in there. It says 12-hour long wear and has all these claims. So I'm not going to get into that, but just wanted to give you a brief overview. 4.2 stars. That's pretty decent, and 644 reviews. I have it in the shade 11, which is light, medium, neutral. So I have used this product for quite a bit, so I do have a pretty good opinion about it. Although my skin is changing back to oily, I will have to say that it's probably a more moisturizing skin tint that's probably more suited towards drier, mature skin. If you have really oily skin, you might just have to really prep your skin or powder it, or this just might not be the product for you. But we'll see how today goes. Again, I have been getting back to my oily skin type. Not fully back to being completely oily again, but I have been experiencing that my skin is transitioning back. You don't need to know my whole skincare journey, but it's trying to get back to its natural state. First thing about the packaging, it's really pretty. My only thing is I hate these clear caps because it just looks like a mess. It is a squeezy tube, so it's nice, you can just like squeeze it on, but the messy cap, I just can't. I wish it wasn't clear so I didn't have to see the mess and my anxiety could be calm, but anyways. My favorite way to apply it is more like a sheer skin tint, just to even out my skin, get some moisture, you know, match my face to my body. So I usually like to use like a, what is this? This is the e.l.f. Complexion Duo, and just like buff it really nicely into the skin. I will use a sponge on the other side just to show you guys to see if it does give more coverage, but again, I like this product on lighter makeup days. So I have nothing on my skin, just my skincare, which is a moisturizer with SPF in it, but again, this has SPF in it, which is a really nice feature. We're gonna start on this side, and I'm just gonna go in with that brush. It's definitely like a serum-y consistency. Okay, so there's one layer. It's just so easy to buff into the skin. I've never experienced any kind of pilling, so even when I had more dry skin, so I definitely think it's like that serum-y consistency that works really well with the skin. So it's not a lot of coverage. As you can see, it's not going to cover up breakouts or anything. You can build it up a little. I do want really light makeup today because I'm just going to be around the house, you know, doing some chores. But I'll build it up a little for you guys. I mean, it kind of minimized the redness, but there's still a lot of redness coming through. Again, it's just more like a skin tint, a very serum-y, skincare infused skin tint. So it does look very pretty on the skin. It gives you a really healthy glow. Again, this glow is pretty like intense, so if you have dry skin, I think you would really love that. If you have oily skin or you're going to be outside in the summer all day, I don't know if this is that kind of product because, again, it's probably going to slip inside if you get more oily or if you're sweating in the sun. Let's do the sponge. Never actually used this with a sponge. I really don't think the sponge is going to be the best for this product because it's such a light consistency. The sponge is just going to soak it up and I feel like you're just going to waste product. So let's just switch back to the brush. I think that's your best bet, or like your hands. But oh shoot, I'm not going to use my hands because I just can't stand that. Okay, so here it is all on the skin. So it actually did kind of minimize a lot of the acne. I mean, it's not like full coverage, but it did help, you know, minimize some of the redness, the scarring. I mean, some of my major breakouts you can still see, but not bad, not bad. So you can see the side, it's starting to set a little, but it stays pretty glowy. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see a close-up of the makeup on the skin. Okay, here we go. Nice and glowy, but you can see there's no like caking, no crusting. Very, very glowy. So if you have dry skin, I think you would really love this. Or you just love really glowy products. This would be great because it's really pretty, the glow, and it has that SPF in it. Alright, so I'm just going to finish my makeup. Again, I'm just going to do some light makeup, nothing crazy, just because I'm doing like a lot of housework, and I'm going to try my best to keep this on as long as I can. Again, I'm still feeling a little under the weather, so if I don't make it to completely 8 hours, I'm sorry. I'm going to try my best. It's just, we're barely functioning. Okay guys, so I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. Makeup is on again, very light, and also don't mind the brows. I'm trying to do them more minimal because I'm gonna get my microblading removed. Just a little side note. So I'm trying to be a little more less film in to get used to the shock when my microblading's gone. Anyways, so here's the makeup. I did powder because it was very, very shiny, glowy, but you can still see a lot of the glow coming through even after powdering. So I think that's really nice if you do still want like to use powder and still want to like look glowy. It looks very natural. I will have to say you can see a lot of my texture just because of the glowy and shininess of the product. It's not going to be super smoothing just because light reflecting, shining things do accentuate texture, but I don't really care when I'm just wanting a skin tint for, you know, throughout the day, just doing errands, going to the gym, whatever. So I don't mind that. But yeah, I think it looks really pretty and natural, and it's a great, comfortable, everyday skin tint with SPF, and I think if you have dry skin, you will love this. We'll see how it wears. We will see how it wears. It is now 1:05, so sorry it's a little later in the afternoon. Life's been hectic recently. So I'll probably do a check-in in a few hours to show you guys how it's wearing, what's going on. So I will see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back. Woke up from a nap. Let's do our check-in. It is now 4:35, so almost 4 hours on. All right, this side, don't mind. I was laying on a pillow, so I feel like a lot of the product did come off. This side, you can see how glowy it still really is. It's really glowy. Now, the thing I don't really love about this skin tint is it settles in my necklines. I even put powder, but it will just settle in. I have really deep necklines, so I don't love that about it. It definitely feels oily, like to touch, like I can feel it, but it doesn't look overly oily and greasy. A little bit on my nose. Obviously this side has worn off just because I was laying. Some coverage I feel like is coming off, but it's not settling that badly in like my forehead creases, just like my neck creases, probably because I sweat naturally, you know, working around the house or doing chores, you know, I'm breaking out of sweat. Okay, it's hard work. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see it up and close. Okay, here we are up and close. So this is the side that looks more matte, obviously because I was laying down. Doesn't look bad though for like wearing away. It actually looks pretty natural. And then here is the side with it still on. You can see a lot of the glow. See on my nose how like shiny it looks, but nothing's like settling in my fine lines. Sorry. He's vacuuming. We're all doing chores today. Vacuuming's going on downstairs. So that's where we're at for almost 4 hours. Okay, so I'll probably come back and do one more check-in at the end of the day, but so far obviously it is like a more natural skin tint where it's not gonna have the greatest wear power, you know, it's a very hydrating, so it's gonna be a little slippy on your skin if you do get oily or if you're gonna be out in hot weather or sweating. Just keep that in mind, but it is really comfortable and it does look very pretty and it wears away really nice. Like you can't tell that I have makeup wearing away. Do you know what I mean? It fades very nicely. Doesn't look patchy, it doesn't look like you're missing, you know, half your makeup because it is very skin-like. I will be back one more time to do a final check-in and give you guys final thoughts. See you in a bit. Alright guys, I am back with the final check-in. It is now 7:15. Sorry, it's just been a day and I'm ready to take this off and I just feel like we already know how this is wearing. Basically, it is a very light coverage skin tint. So the wear power, again, if you're super oily, I would just stay away from this because I experienced a little bit of oil and I feel like it's pretty much gone off my face. You know, I kind of had a nap. It's kind of all off. So the wear power isn't great. I like to wear this like to even out my skin. I like this product mainly for the gym when I just want to quickly throw something on, even out my skin, or maybe I just need to run to the store and I don't want to look ghostly. So I use it as like a product like that, not something that I'm looking to give me longevity. It is very comfortable and I think it wears away nicely, like it fades nicely, like you can't see that like half my face is missing makeup because it is such a light skin-like texture. I do like the packaging minus the clear cap. I think it's really travel friendly, can fit in a drawer or a bag really easily. I like that it has SPF in it and all the skincare ingredients. I think that's great. For the price point, I'm sure you can get skin tints or tinted SPFs for a way cheaper price that probably perform a little better, but they might not have the skincare benefits. So you kind of just take and give as you want. But I mean, it is a nice product, but I think if I keep getting oilier, this product is just gonna be used up and probably I wouldn't repurchase it again. I'm gonna zoom in to give you one more final look at what it's looking like, but basically it's pretty much fading away. All right, we're zoomed in. Don't mind. My skin is just, my skin's going through a phase. Okay, so this was the side that was more glowy, but you can see like the glows died down. You know, I was blowing my nose, wiped my mouth after dinner, so it's pretty much almost all gone besides like the little bit of blush on my cheek. You know, there's no more coverage on any of my breakouts. Still some glow on the forehead. It's probably where it stayed the best, was on the forehead, but this is the side that I slept on again. It's pretty much worn away. It didn't settle in any of the lines. It didn't cake or crease anywhere or crack, separate weird. So it did fade really nicely. Alright guys, so final thoughts. I think if you have really dry skin or maybe more mature skin, you might really love it with the skincare benefits, the SPF, and how hydrating and glowy it is. You might really enjoy that. So definitely check it out if you're interested. I do really enjoy it, but again, I probably wouldn't repurchase it just because my skin is changing in time. So if you're oily or combo, again, I just don't know if this is the product for you. But yeah, so that was the review. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you hit subscribe. I have more skin tint reviews coming your way. Those will probably be my next few videos. I have Beauty Blender skin tint. I have the L'Oreal one that I need to review. So good stuff coming your way. So again, subscribe so you can stay up to date. I generally upload every Sunday, except lately, like I said, been sick, have a lot going on. So I am so sorry that my schedule is off, but I promise you, in a couple weeks we'll be back to new beauty videos every Sunday. And again guys, if you have any requests for foundation reviews or skin tints, let me know down below. I did have someone request for me to review Catrice foundation, so I do have that on my list. That will be coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you tried this skin tint before, or if you have one that you love, let me know down below. I love to hear from you guys, and again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!